Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for coming to watch another What Else Is Going On, aka We Go Podcast YouTube video. I'm your girl, your host, Taria. First of all, I missed y'all. I missed y'all Saturday. I missed y'all yesterday. I had all intents on purposes on coming down making some videos yesterday because I had a lot I wanted to talk to y'all about. And then I just had one of those days where I didn't meet my personal goal as far as working goal. And then I just got in your own head. Look, we all have our things that we have going on, what we want to accomplish, what we hope to accomplish. I feel like for me, and I'm just going to take a quick moment. I know y'all like me to get to it, but I just want to take a quick moment to encourage somebody who may be feeling the same thing. Like, just keep going. You know, you hear so many people say, it'll happen, it's going to happen. You got to keep believing. I believe in God. People may believe in whatever they want to believe in. The truth of the matter is, there are other people that believe in the same thing that you believe in, and they believe too, and it didn't happen, right? So we can either choose to not try to pursue what we want to pursue, or we can choose to have faith and continue to just keep going and trust that as long as we do our part, it will happen. Because if you choose the other, what kind of life is that, right? So, it just, you have your highs and your lows and whatever it is you do, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether it's at your job and you're trying to go up the corporate ladder, all of that stuff. So yesterday, it just was like a down day for me. Like, oh, if I had decided to go back and finish school, I could have been here, I could have been there. But the truth of the matter is, I wouldn't have been happy in those spaces. I was working in a corporate job, in quotes, if you will, that I could have kept trying to go up the ladder, right? I had made some upward motion moves, but I never, even when I was going to college and doing this and doing that, I never saw myself in a traditional 9 to 5 corporate job. You know what I mean? I always saw myself traveling back and forth. When I was in school, before I went to college, I wanted to be a lawyer. Then I was like, and I wanted to be a news broadcaster, right? So I saw myself um, doing that. You just see yourself doing things. And I feel like sometimes we just have to, not sometimes, we just have to follow that. No matter how old you are, don't let anybody tell you age is a factor. I'm 47, right? So people could be like, oh, are you on the internet, or you're on YouTube, or you're trying to do whatever, you're 47. I just can't let that be a factor. Plus, I feel like I look good for a smooth 40. No, I'm not even going to say look good for I feel like I look good enough to pursue what I want to do. But all of that rambling to say, if you're feeling discouraged, push through the discouragement. Sometimes I allow myself to sit in the discouragement, and I use that as an excuse to not do anything. Because when I don't like feeling emotions like that, because my body feels emotions heavily, whether they're happy, they're sad, excited, anxious. So when I allow myself to sit in disappointment, it's just not sitting there for a minute. I allow it to, I feel like I'm physically unable to do anything, even if it's cleaning, if it's whatever. I just feel like I'm physically not able to. So I don't like to allow myself to sit there. So now I've like, you can feel your feeling, but you got to get up and move through it. So that's what I'm doing today. I am moving through it. So I encourage you guys, just keep going. Just keep going. Because I think the alternative is worse, to not keep going. So just keep going. Whatever it is you want to do, keep going, and eat a piece of fruit and at least drink 2 bottles of water. Okay. Y'all know one is not enough. But if you're not doing the 64 ounces, or if you're not drinking half your weight in body, what did they say? That's what you're supposed to do. At least drink 2. Okay. So eat a piece of fruit, drink 2 bottles of water, and we're going to keep it moving. All right. So I'm decided to take today off to kind of get my mind right. And I do want to shout out to thank God for Corey Sr., my husband, because he is always so supportive and just always is like, you got this, you can do it, take the day off, do what you need to do. So shout out to him. All right, but let's get into this first video, these stories. It's going to be a mix between Bravo and not Bravo. Let's get into the Bravo stuff. Miss Tamra Judge, y'all. She said she didn't quit The Housewife. This is funny because I've randomly listened to Two T's in a Pod, right? So after the Karen Huger coverage, she did give me a little shout out. She said, Wago, Lord Jesus, podcast. But before that, I literally was like, and this was before the Karen Huger stuff. We knew that Teddy was out getting her brain surgeries. And I just want to shout out to Teddy. My prayers are continuing to remain with Teddy and her family. I believe she's diagnosed with brain cancer. There were some tumors that they weren't able to get with the surgery, but she is going to be getting treatment for those. And the doctors feel like they'll be able to get them through the treatment. So my prayers and thoughts continue to go out to Teddy. We see that she is a fighter. So shout out to her, prayers to her, her family, her friends, everybody that loves her. Give them strength to continue the support, excuse me, while she's fighting. And I pray that she has the strength to keep fighting. But I knew that that Tamra was gonna have different co-hosts, right? The Housewives. Y'all, while I start to DM her, excuse me, y'all. Why I start to DM her and be like, listen, if you ever want to co-host, that's not a TV housewife, but it's kind of sort of like a housewife. Call me, Bill. I'll come on our co-host, but I never did it. But anyway, after she said Wago podcast, I started to DM her and say, let me spell it phonetically for you. And then I said, well, maybe, and this is no shade if she don't know what phonetically means. So let me spell it the way it's let me spell it the way it sounds. Girl, you need a host. You ever want a random co-host? Girl, call me. Right. I never did it. But anyway, we get news that she confirmed, y'all, she didn't quit the show. So let's get into it. I saw this on Instagram and then I went to Reality Blurb. Shout out to Reality Blurb. They always have the tea. So their title says, Tamra Judge confirms she is quitting RHOC amid season 19 cash trip to New Orleans, explains New Orleans, explains she has real problems after she's seen looking out of place with co-stars as fans react. Y'all know I'm going to visit my brother. Tickets are officially booked. Me and my brother are officially going to go visit our other brother next month. I said, if I had been there, because my younger brother and his wife and my nephew live in New Orleans, I'd have been right there at the spot trying to find what's going on. Find out what's going on. Phone like this. Like I was in the courthouse. I'd have been tweeting y'all. I'd have given y'all live updates, okay? But anyway, it says Tamra Judge announced her departure from the Real Housewives of Orange County on Instagram amid a cash trip to New Orleans. After traveling to Louisiana with her co-stars, including Shannon Medore, Heather Dubrow, Emily Simpson, Gina Kirschneider, Jennifer Pedranti, Katie Janelli, and Gretchen Rossi, who were spotted filming in numerous locations in the area, Tamra said she's out, explaining that she would instead be focusing on her real problems. So, y'all, let's just look at it real quick. I know y'all have seen it, but I'm hoping that this also has the other screenshots. So, this is what she said. It was a long run. When life gives you real problems, this reality-ish doesn't make sense. Peace, I'm out. Then, shout out to Taste the Reality. And they said, hashtag Tamra Judge just posted this. The cast is currently in New Orleans. On their cash trip, is Tamra quitting? She replied, yes. Y'all remember when Lisa Rinna quit? She said in the middle of the night, she sent a letter to Bravo or whomever to quit, and then she thought about it and kind of tried to take it back. Do it, Dr. Heavenly. I'm going to say it. I'm going to take it back. And it kind of was like, nah, we're going to keep it. We're not going to let you take it back. We're going to keep it. If Bravo was tired of her shenanigans, we don't know if they are or not, right? They brought her back. People wanted her fired before, then she was fired, then people wanted her back, right? Or not fired, contract not renewed. But I wonder if Bravo would take this as she quit. Like if she tried to be like, psych, and get up today and film. Are they going to be like, nah, no, ma'am, you quit? I mean, because she didn't quit to them. She didn't send them an email. I mean, we don't know that part of it. She could have, but she didn't come out and say she did, right? And by the way, I'm sorry if y'all can hear my washer and dryer. I hope y'all can't. But anyway, so who knows? But child, she said she quit. Amid the RHOC cash trip to New Orleans, a number of photos and videos were shared online, including a post in which Tamra was said to be looking out of place. So let's look at the picture. Y'all tell me, y'all think she looks out of place? This is according to All About TRH podcast. So Tamra Judge was seen looking out of place with the cast before announcing she's quitting. Do y'all think she looks out of place? I don't know. I kind of feel like you see Shannon talking. I'm assuming that's Emily, and maybe Shannon's and Tamra just standing off to the side, maybe. Because there was another picture of her, Gretchen, and a couple pictures of her, Gretchen, and Shannon. See?
Housewives of Orange County filming in New Orleans today.
We about to stop. We're not playing that music. No, we're not doing that. But y'all see them filming. I don't know. Y'all think she looks out of place? I'm gonna be honest. First glance, to me, it don't seem like she's out of place. It just seems like she kind of standing back, either waiting for direction or watching something else take place. So, following the sharing of Tamra's announcement, fans had mixed emotions. Somebody said, yay, she's leaving. Another said, this is a long time coming if it's true. A third person suspected Gretchen prompted Tamra's exit, suggesting her new role as friend was the nail in the coffin. I don't think she's serious about Gretchen. I don't think she's serious, but Gretchen did the job finally. Someone else wondered if Tamra was leaving the show due to podcast host and friend Teddy Mellencamp's brain cancer battle. When she said life things, I thought about that too, because they're really good friends. Somebody said, do you think it's because of Teddy? Somebody said maybe her friend and fellow podcaster Teddy's diagnosis. She realized the stress isn't worth it. Then other people doubted that Tamra was even serious, which I had that thought as well. It's just part of her drama. She will be convinced, in quotes, to return by Shannon or someone. So we shall see. So I didn't realize. So she appeared on the show in a full-time role until the end of season 14, then took 2 seasons off and returned for 17. So she was only gone for 2 seasons. Tamra wasn't on the first season, was she? Then I think she was on the second season, right? She came in. Anyway, what y'all think? Y'all think she doing it just emotions to garner conversation about the show, watching the show? Because we know how they like to create buzz around the show. So y'all let me know what y'all think. And do y'all think the audience is never satisfied? People wanted her fired. She was. Then people said, oh, nope, the show's boring. Bring her back. Now they brought her back. And some of those same people want her fired. Y'all let me know. Now let's get into not a housewife, but y'all remember a couple months ago, we talked about Miss Nikki Baby from Love and Hip Hop. And was she on Hollywood? I was going to say Miami, but she was on Hollywood. She was at one of the balls. Is it Lonzo? Which one? Lorenzo? One of the L's. She was with one of the L balls, child. Anyway, she had a child, then she just had another baby, fresh out the pack. And she says he left her through text he left his family to be with another woman. There was a lot of back and forth online between the two of them, blah, blah, blah. He then posted a picture with the girl. He says, sometimes you got to pop out and show it. He didn't say that. That's just what I imagined was playing in his mind when he made it Instagram official with the other girl, right? Let me see something though, because I want to get his name right. Nikki Baby and LeAngelo. It was that ball. It was a LeAngelo ball. Okay. So then he went official with his new girlfriend or whatever, right? Well, she decided she was going to move on too. I'm going to show y'all a clip. I'm not going to play it because it has music in the background. I'm just not going to do it. So we see her chilling, right? Let me show y'all. Get to it. She chilling with, I said no. So you see her chilling courtside, right? I think his name is Mozzie. Y'all see her courtside? Let's get into some stuff. Y'all see that? Miss Nikki Baby. All right. She said, I'm going to pop out and show LeAngelo. Okay. Well, somebody else decided to pop out as well. Child, we got a lot of pop outs. Let's get to it. What? This is so annoying. Hold on, y'all. Y'all see, me and technologically sound is not it. All right. No, y'all. Oh, that's none of y'all business. Okay. Oh, that's oh
Whole
Lord.
new
Hold on.
graphics packet.
That's not it either. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Y'all, don't y'all say nothing either. All right, let's bring it down a little bit. Y'all gonna have to see a little bit of background. Hold on. All right. Because what I want to get to, there we go. I want to get to somebody else who decided to pop out. So we saw them courtside. Oh, y'all was all in my business. I'm sweating. All right. Mm. The woman he was with had a lot to say. That was quick. Miss Nikki Baby's new boo, Mozzie, accused of cheating after being seen with Nikki courtside. Woman claims he told her that he was on a boys' trip. Earlier today, you just told me you wanted to settle down and get married. She posted, you really thought blocking me from your IG story, I wasn't going to find out you really that delusional. He responds, I ain't cheating on nobody. How I'm cheating if I'm not with you? Okay. She continues to go off after he claimed they weren't together. But we not together, Mozzie? Okay, remember that when you're blowing up my phone, crying for me to come back. We not together, but you lying to me saying you on a boys' trip. Okay, William, do what you do best. Cap online. We not together, Mozzie. We not together, but you was crashing out over future. Future always seem to be in something. Never the past. It's always future, always in something. We weren't just looking for apartments in Miami to move there. You didn't just tell me earlier today that you wanted to settle down and get married earlier today. Then she said again, but we not together, Mozzie. Okay, remember that when you're blowing my phone up, crying for me to come back. And evidence, woman claims Mozzie accused Nikki of being a whore and took Jello's side after their public breakup. He also said he was on Pop the Balloon only because they paid him and thought it was good exposure. I didn't know he was on that. Y'all know that show, Pop the Balloon. That show gets ridiculous. You just told me today you want to retire and settle down, but a few hours later, you were sitting courtside with Nikki after you sat there and took her baby daddy's side, accused her of being a whore, and said he had every right to leave her with a newborn baby. You're beyond disgusting and desperate. You're sick knowing she just went through a traumatic situation and just had a baby. You still went for her while you're still in a relationship just for clout to make money. I guess I meant off your cap a lifestyle is sick. Mozzie, you the male version of gorgeous style, delusional and clout chasing. Hashtag I don't know you. Oh. She then proceeds to post alleged texts for Mozzie after she called him cheating in the past. Y'all, let's read them. She has him in her phone as Mozzie husband with a heart. Done giving you chances. Hold on. I want to go the other way because it looked like, hold on. All right. So we see them courtside again. I feel like, I don't know if the texts were out of place when I left you last time. Okay, so no, maybe they weren't. All right, so we're going to start here. We're going to go to order that they're in. Done giving you chances. I swear I was not with anyone, but okay. This is Mozzie. You just find any reason to not see me. You do this every time. It's fine. You don't want to make it work. F you then. She says, I'm not the one who went missing all night. You did that ish to yourself. He said, baby, I was asleep. It was 5 a.m. I got high and fell asleep. Chill. I promise I wasn't with anyone. I can never do anything special for you. Every time I plan anything, it's a waste of money because we never do anything. I literally plan so much for us and you want to argue. I was not with anyone last night. I only want to be with you. I love you. Diana, I love you. I want to marry you. So we know her name is Diana. But you don't understand it. I have to move around as well. I can't be up under you all effing day. You have to learn how to trust me. I love you. Let me work, make money when we get together. Ish can be a movie. And that girl, I don't even try to follow her, honestly. This is somebody else. Remember, this is not Nikki Baby. This is text from her allegedly cheating. I let him allegedly cheating in the past. I love you, but I have to move around, babe. Ish is booming right now. I don't stop you from making your money and doing your OnlyFans. What? So don't stop me neither. She says, please stop. You really just moving how you want. I don't care. I was going to say, what is ILL? But I, I'll just come grab my things and I can do the same thing as you. You want to be shady? Go do that on your own. I'm not entertaining that ish no more. At this point, it's my fault for trusting. Um, then she says, please stop being out here acting like you single if you want us to work. Then you need to start acting like you taken. Y'all see, she got 60 messages. That would make me itch. Anyway, I will, baby. I'm sorry, but I'm an entertainer, baby. But okay. She says, entertain your girlfriend. No more lying or hiding. He gives it the thumbs up. He says, okay, be around, please. She says, okay, baby. That was quick. I'm going to ask you to marry me soon. She hearts it. Then there is a monkey emoji. He says, viral. I'm so happy to be with you again. She says, I love you. I don't want us to fight anymore or hurt each other. What you doing? He says, I'm going to get myself together so I don't F this up again. I appreciate you for giving me another chance. I won't make you regret it. I love you so much. I miss you so much. I'm going to spoil you every day with love and happiness. I'll get you a ring. Then there's a picture of a ring. Whenever you want to try again, just let me know. Everyone will be deleted. I still love you, and obviously you still care about me. So why date other people? You know nobody gonna make you happy. Nobody gonna deal with you like I did. All them niggas temporary. You probably don't even like them. This is all different messages. Y'all can see it. It's on the screen. Just using them to get your mind off me, and that's not even working. I was with you for a year plus. We did everything together. It don't go away that fast. And a Chanel, is that supposed to be Chanel chain? Daddy will do you better. He says, my phone was not off. My phone was not off. I didn't even go anywhere. You literally didn't call me all day. Call me when you wake up. I'm not like you. You always swear I'm with a bitch. Ish beyond annoying. God, kill me if I was with a chick last night. I have no reason to lie. She says, you're such a liar. And then she has a screenshot of him. And then she posts this and says, you're embarrassing AF. She says, when I left you last time, I should have never taken you back, all the lies. He says, the funny thing about this whole situation is, remember, this is somebody else, not about Miss Nikki Baby. If we ever met in person, we would be right back in love. That's the funniest thing, because I know I got you. You love me, and I love you as well. I would just have to change a few things around, and we will be happy. Sir, you know you're not going to find anyone better than me. You're not going to look at nobody the way you look at me. You love me. Mozzie is your man. You look at me. You look at me as somebody you want to be with forever. You wanted me since the day we met, and that's fine. Nothing is wrong with that. But I'm going to sleep now. I'm going to ice you up next time around, have you looking like Mozzie's wife, the way I should have had you in the beginning. Let me know if you want the pristine watch, Rolex, or how you say it? Patek, 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 whatever. I'll buy now. So when we start talking again, you already have it. These are the messages that she's posting about him and him allegedly cheating on her before. She said just that day before he was courtside with Miss Nikki Baby, he was telling her, I want to marry you. I want to settle down. Let's look for a house in Miami. So then we see this. Then, hold on, because there's more. There's always more, though, isn't there? Let's scroll up to, because now here she come. LiAngelo's new girl, but I'm the villain. Girl, just like somebody in the comments said, girl, go on already. You won. Swerve on that corner. Nikki being with a guy who she may or may not have known is with somebody has nothing to do with you. If she knew and did it anyway, now one could argue, well, just like Nikki may not have known that he was with this girl that just came out, I guess her name is Diana. Maybe this girl, Nicole, may not have known that, what's her name? Rashida Nicole. She may not have known that he was with Nikki. I don't know. Cousin Rodney commented, baby, you still are. Case closed. Like, it's just crazy. These men, I'm child. That's a lot. So y'all got it. Nikki Baby was sitting courtside with Mozzie, this dude. A woman who I guess we know now is Diana comes out and says, whoa, 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 you was just with me today, talking about being serious, looking for houses. I've been through this with you before. Oh, because he says, how you cheating on somebody you're not with. So now she produced text messages of other times that he has allegedly cheated on her. Mm, mm, mm. Miss Nikki Baby, child. I don't know. All right. Moving on. Real Housewives of Atlanta came out last night. Well, premiere, not came out. Season 16. I've watched some clips. I haven't watched it yet, but I did go online because I wanted to see what y'all were talking about it. I've seen some interesting things on Twitter and on Instagram. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. I'm going to watch it today and do my recap. My recap will be up tomorrow because it'll be out for Tuesday's podcast episode. Y'all, somehow I skipped Friday's podcast episode because I have put out a bonus one with Millie Chan. Shout out to Millie Chan. If you have not caught that podcast episode, please go watch that video, or you can listen to it wherever you listen to your podcast episodes. But somehow I just totally skipped Friday's episode. So the Atlanta review is going to be put up tomorrow morning. And you can watch it or you can listen to it. But I do know during the episode, it comes, Drew tells Kenya that Dennis is producing her. And we've seen on the Breakfast Club, Porsha's Breakfast Club interview, she says basically that Drew came up with this to blindside. Well, at first it made it seem to me like Drew and Dennis came up with this to blindside her with filming for a storyline for her. Right? So she had an issue with that. She feels like Drew should have told her before. So Drew has responded to that. But first, let's get into Porsha and what she had to say at the Real Housewives of Atlanta premiere, and then see what Drew had to say at the same premiere. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna need more than one screen because they be trying to kick my behind. Y'all be trying to kick my move. All right, let's get into what Porsha had to say first.
So you said you felt like she owed you a courtesy to want to film with Denny. Do you feel like she should have reached out even though you guys aren't like a couple?
Well, it wasn't really about her reaching out to date him, like, at all. It was genuinely just her filming with him, that felt sneaky to me. Her dating him has nothing to do with me. If that's what they want to do, I wish her well.
So they date? Are you telling us that they date?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure. I can't
okay.
really confirm, deny.
Try to catch her up.
And I don't want to add to a rumor, but that's really genuinely his personal business. It was just the filming behind my back that I didn't really like. I thought it was disrespectful, especially since she works for me or was working for me with me. At the end of the day, once you deal with something, you place somebody where you place them, you got to keep beating them down, or do they have to keep beating you? No. So I just think she made the unfortunate mistake of being unprofessional. If you're working with me and you decide to, put a photo shoot.
So you said you felt like she owed you a courtesy.
As to film with Dennis, I think following my music story, you may have seen Dennis, you may have not, but it wasn't something that anyone planned. She knew I was working with Dennis. She was loving the music before cameras went up. She and I had a great conversation. We were supposed to hang out. She called me. So I was confused, still am, as to where the animosity, like I have had love for Porsha. I have supported Porsha, and Porsha has supported me. I considered her a friend. So I really don't know where the energy was coming from. I still don't.
And she said that she felt slighted that you wanted to film with Dennis without telling her.
That never happened. Show me a receipt where I wanted to film with Dennis. I never wanted to film with Dennis. I never asked to film with Dennis. I think following my music story, you may have seen Dennis, you may have not, but it wasn't something that anyone planned. She knew I was working with Dennis. She was loving the music before cameras went up. She and I had a great conversation. We were supposed to hang out. She called me. So I was confused, still am, as to where the animosity, like I have had love for Porsha. I have supported Porsha, and Porsha has supported me. I considered her a friend. So I really don't know where the energy was coming from. I still don't.
And she said that she felt slighted.
Understand the beef, but let's be clear, I never did anything to Porsha. Never had ill will for Porsha like some of the other ladies. That never came from me. I've always been a friend to Porsha, period.
So you were blindsided by some of the comments that her and Phaedra, they saw you a liar. They have just been slandering you, girl.
Show me the lies. Did I lie about my Achilles being ruptured? Did I lie about my father having Alzheimer's? Y'all have been there. Did I lie about my divorce? What have I lied about? You know what I mean? Like, I've been honest about my weight issues. I mean, y'all have been here with me. Y'all, call me out. You know, I still don't understand the beef, but
Child. Kempire said they're about to have a lie off and I'm already exhausted. Bravo While Black said, we're starting. I've read that right in Dorinda's voice. If you watch New York, not in Dorinda's voice, in Luann's voice, the Countess. If y'all know, when Dorinda would get to slurring, she says she's starting. We starting, y'all. So I'm gonna be honest with you. They both sound kind of, if you didn't know either one of them and didn't know, hadn't experienced maybe them leaving certain parts out of a conversation, or you might not know who to believe. Me watching both of them throughout the years, and maybe, what did Cynthia say about Porsha? Porsha got a little lying problem. I'm not saying she is now. I'm just saying I'm in the position where I'm not sure who to believe. I will say this. When Drew was sitting down with Kenya, she says Porsha was happy about them filming. She was fine. No, I'm sorry. She said Porsha was fine with them filming. She didn't care. But in that same conversation, she said, she say she asked Dennis how Porsha felt, or Dennis said Porsha was okay with it. In that scene, it did kind of seem like she was at first saying she told Porsha about them filming together, but then in the same breath, Dennis told Porsha about them filming together. So which one is it? Or is it both? Sometimes you ever talk to a person where it seemed like they could be lying, but actually both things are true. So maybe she did have a conversation with Porsha and maybe Dennis didn't know about it. And then maybe Dennis had a conversation with Porsha about them filming and he told her. We don't know. I don't know. I just feel like with both of them, sometimes you kind of got to be like, take what they're saying with a grain of salt. I do kind of feel like that a little bit. And I like them both. I do just feel like, I don't know if you're lying or not. I don't know, but we gonna roll with it. But I was gonna tell y'all to let me know what y'all thought about that premiere, but you can let me know. And then once I do my review and post it, we really gonna get into the premiere because I already feel like I have a lot to say. And I'm gonna say this. I never was a Kenya hater, let's be clear. I just didn't really see it for her, didn't really care for her, but not like that season she took off the show, it didn't bother me. I also recognize her value to the show, that being said at the same time. And I like watching beautiful women, so I think she's beautiful. So the scenes that she was in, you could definitely feel her. And I want to feel her throughout the full season. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you don't appreciate a good housewife not until they're gone. Because once they're gone, sometimes you miss it. But when you're teased with a little bit of them, like, oh, they get in the story moving. You know what I mean? And then to know that may not be in a lot of the rest of the season. I'm not going to stop watching, though, because Atlanta has always been number one for me, right? So I'm not going to stop watching. But I can recognize that I think Kenya is really going to be missed, while at the same time saying I'm still going to give the other ladies a chance. I have to be honest, though, y'all. From the first time I heard her speak in interviews, Britt's voice annoys me. And she probably can't help that. But her voice annoys me. The sound of it. Okay. All right. But hopefully my brain won't pick up on the sound so much the more and more we get into the episode. So I'm about to jump right into the episode now. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this Monday. It was I felt a little discombobulated at first, but we coming back out of those feelings like, we doing it. We took today off. Like I said, I was in bed until 10 o'clock. I was supposed to have been did this video, did other things, but I couldn't get myself to. Well, I did sleep until 9. That's the first thing, and then I was an hour in bed. But we up, we here now, we out here, so we gonna do this, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about Tamra. Y'all happy? Or let me, because we don't know. I was gonna say, are y'all happy she quit? But we don't know if it's real. So if she was gone, would y'all be happy, or do y'all think this is just an intention thing, or do y'all think maybe it really was about Teddy, or do y'all think not that it's an attention thing for Tamra herself, but to drum up conversation about the show? Y'all let me know what y'all think about Miss Nikki Baby. Miss Nikki Baby. She out here. Courtside Baby. She out here. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this Porsha and Drew. And as Kim Pyre said, this potential lie off. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll be back with some more videos. Talk to you later. See ya.